Things took an unexpected turn when this man decided to surprise his girlfriend with a paternity test. And let's just say she did not see this coming. Her reaction says it all, and you won't believe how quickly the truth turned the tables. Let's get into it.
You a demon, you a devil, you ain't I've been being a real that ain't even my baby. I can't believe it.
I don't like where this is going.
Go to hell, mother. You need to go to hell. You hear me? You just use good men. I'm one of the good ones, goddamn. Buying diapers and doing all this real man.
It's terrible to see men betrayed this way.
Yeah, baby. Whole time you been around out there in the street. This ain't even my damn child, man. My child, man. Damn. You is a devil. This whole time you serious?
I understand you mad, bro. Come on.
You don't understand shit.
It's true, no one will understand this better than the guy that experienced it.
You need to hustle, goddamn up. I need to stop yelling. Man, look. Hey, y'all gotta stop this. Another word to me. Y'all need to stop this. That ain't even my child. I've been buying, spending my hard-earned money, and this ain't even my child.
I can't imagine how much money he spent only to find out he isn't the father.
The baby crying because the baby is ashamed of her mother. That ain't even my goddamn child. If I was a real, you ought to be ashamed of your mother.
Anyone would be ashamed if their mother was revealed to be a cheater, and it would do huge damage on the child permanently. So parents, let's do better.
You want to use somebody else. You don't use me up for, goddamn.
It's an evil world we live in.
You ain't want to hear nothing you got to say. Just get your life together. Bro, I've been being a real man. Oh, God damn, I can't believe it.
The real heroes here are his friends for keeping him from doing something crazy.
Come on, I'm child, man. Man,
You're doing this all
that ain't look like my child, bro.
I don't think so.
Hold on, y'all take a look at this goddamn baby. That look like my child. Man, the paperwork, man, ain't my goddamn child. The paperwork right there. Hey, paperwork. You, that paperwork, everything you told me, you lied to me. All right. Yeah, that's what a fraud, yo.
Jesus Christ.
Come on, bro. You just a fraud.
I wasn't even with him for real anyways. Like, I was with other.
Oh, hell no!
I'm like, whoa, like, don't let this.
She's making fun of the situation despite being the one at fault, and it shows immaturity.
I'm thinking my child, man. I'm thinking my child. I've been buying shit. I've been buying shit, man. Pay all the bills too, don't you?
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
He might think he lost everything, but it turns out that he has amazing friends that kept him from going to jail that day and made sure he stayed safe.
I was doing some real shit, man.
Come on, you know you're a real back though, man. You taking care of the responsibility, bro. What
Man,
you
I
mean?
just got a loan to pay for all this. Baby, I ain't even my goddamn baby, man. This girl so a goddamn devil.
Yeah, she look just like you though.
Man, that baby don't look like me. I'm learning.
It takes something awfully horrible to make a grown man cry, and my prayers go for this guy. I hope he gets his justice, but sadly time isn't something you can get back.
That ain't my child, bro. So I'm hurt, man. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro, you gonna get
I
good.
made something with a little empire. I'm trying to build.
It's an evil world we live in.
Come on, bro. You a real nigga. It's alright, bro.
Man, this ain't gonna be alright for a while, man. I've been buying shit with that child, man.
You about to be saving a lot more money now, bro. Come on, bro. Let's just go please. Yeah, man. Walk this.
This is what hitting rock bottom looks like.
Who baby you think it is?
I don't be.
She been lying to you this. She been lying to you this whole time, bro.
I don't know, man. I get it, man.
Well, I'm out, man.
I wouldn't even discuss it or argue if I heard that. It would be over. Total disrespect for the husband and no accountability taken in here.
If you was with a chick and you found out the kid wasn't yours.
Oh, I've been through this before.
Oh, for real?
Yep.
How old was the kid?
I got a couple of them still right now.
What?
But the bitch won't give me a DNA test, nothing.
She won't give you a DNA?
Oh, my mama. But I'm willing to be there. I got 10 kids.
Wow.
So.
You got 10 kids?
I got 10 kids.
But you still feel like they're your kids even without the DNA?
No, facts. But I've been through so much, bro, that I'm not going to say they mine. I'm going to still be there for them. I'm going to still do stuff for them.
That's what I'm talking about.
This guy has a good heart because he didn't blame the kids for the mother's actions.
All the stuff, but I'm not going to be there like I would be there for my real kids.
Okay.
Well, I can't even say my real kids because I feel like they're my real kids too, but.
Feel like that's your real kids?
Oh, my mama.
Found out that the kid is not ours today, and it's our anniversary. And see if she knows anything about it. I've been married to her for 10 years. Hi, how are you?
I'm good. How are you doing?
He did a paternity test, and to top it off, he always found her active on dating sites.
Good. I want you to guess what the surprise is. First of all, happy anniversary. So I want you to guess. What do you think it is?
Tickets to Malibu?
Maybe. I'd say something else. So you can keep it for a couple of years. But this is our child. It doesn't belong to me. No.
Gotcha.
Also, while you're on this app, like, I don't know, I've been doing everything right.
First of all, that's not me, obviously.
He got her tickets to get out of his life.
Somebody's stealing my pictures. I have no clue what you're talking about.
You can take it and leave, or you can just leave.
Are you breaking up with me?
Yes! Yes! Yes!
No, just get out the car, please. Hold the
I'll let
handle
you think
open.
about whether or not you really want to believe that.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
If it's a skit or not, he did the right thing.
Find out that your children do not belong to you after 10 years of marriage. Are you going to divorce your wife or are you going to forgive her?
It's a very tough question. 10 years, I won't lie, it's painful. You know, you finding out that people you raised from birth till 10 years, they are not yours. But in a second thought, you think about, there's some guys also they will go and adopt. Understand? Leaving my wife for 10 years, where's the worst there? There's better for worse.
He didn't want to give up on his marriage, and it shows how men never give up no matter what, and they are willing to push till the end.
Now wait till we sign for, understand? From that moment, I will just start seeing those kids like I adopt them. They are mine.
So, are you still going to love her the same?
Oh, hell no.
Not my wife. Why I not gonna love my wife? Not my wife. I gonna love her. Once she's willing to accept her mistakes and not my wife, I gonna love her.
I am a firm believer paternity tests should be mandatory. Doesn't matter if you are married or not.
Probably going to jail for this. I don't care. I've stayed quiet long enough. A few years ago, I agreed to be a sperm donor. She said she just wanted the baby and not a relationship. I was young and naive and I trusted someone that I shouldn't have.
This guy has a crazy story, and I feel bad for him because you never know what can happen when you agree to something because laws change and people can use that against you.
When she told me she was pregnant, I congratulated her and moved to California. I thought that was the end of it. But then she started messaging my mom. She said she had no one and she pressured us all to be at the birth. So we did. We were all at the birth. I signed the birth certificate and I decided to be in the baby's life as a dad.
I don't like where this is going.
Her and the baby lived in my Airbnb for free. I had to pay child support and she took over $52,000 from me.
What did you say?
I thought I was doing the right thing. I thought I was being a dad. She started asking me to be a family and when I refused, she called me a deadbeat online and I stayed silent throughout it all.
What?
2.5 years later, I decided to take 2 DNA tests. Both of them said the same thing. I was not the father.
What she did to him was pure evil, and it's not even the end of it.
When I shared the results, she said that I was lying and that we tampered with the test.
Jesus Christ.
Before you guys all start believing is some company with her DNA, that could have been anyone's DNA.
I don't think so.
Filed a restraining order. A judge silenced me and made me remove all my posts based on Maria's claim that I was actually the father. Here is the court order DNA test that I had to request. And it confirmed again, I am not the father. And while I was silent, she kept going. She was changing dates on photos, spinning stories, manipulating people online. Some people believed her. But while she was doing that, I was uncovering the truth.
Yes!
Hell yeah!
Connections, manipulation.
When someone treats you like this, never show them your next move. Lay low and gather evidence to prove your innocence and gain back your freedom.
Lies, and the truth about who the real father is. This is just the beginning of Maria's web of lies.
Look what I just walked into my mother too, bro. On some real. Look what I just walked into my house too, bro. My wife, bro. My wife, bro. Look at this, bro.
That's embarrassing.
You embarrassed. Look at this, bro. On some real. On some real. My wife, bro. 4 years, bro. 4 years. That might be 2. It's some change, bro.
You don't want to be like this. This is disgusting. This is awful in every way.
She's even blaming him for uncovering the truth, but she's the one caught cheating.
My wife, though.
But why? Why would you do that? Why would you do any of that?
To California, if you find out that the child is not yours, you are still on the hook for child support until the kid is 18, because the way the law is written, it is in the best interest of the child. And because you signed the birth certificate, even if it was fraud, you are still on the hook for child support. So
This is to make sure the kid has a providing father, but it's a huge price to pay for the man.
imagine being in the position where a woman frauded you and she can still throw you in jail if you do not pay your child support payments. You can get lifetime alimony. This stuff is ridiculous. They still have the audacity to say that there's no bias in the system. If a woman chooses to reproduce, if you decide to go get pregnant by an irresponsible man, that's on you because you're an adult. We're not kids, we're an adult. We're adults. Again, there are good women out there that will not take you to the cleaners, but it's that every woman can. And even good women, I've seen women that were housewives with 7 children that were good wives for 15 years, decide one day they get into the wrong friend group, they change their mind.
Well, I'm out, man.
I think the real father should take accountability, no one else. What this lady is saying here is crazy, and I'll just let you read it for yourself. Her guy found out the kids weren't his, and the shock was that for every kid she had a different father, and the worst part is claiming to love the 3 fathers at once.
What the is this piece of
I really hope this is a joke, because if it's true, it's too much.
Our 19-year-old daughter is not mine. Did you know I got a blood test for insurance?
Hold on. First of all, lower your voice.
Lower my voice?
Calm down.
Huh? Lower my voice?
Calm.
Read that. Listen, how's that possible? How am I paying for a kid that's not mine? 19 effing years. And I'm paying for the college.
It's pretty difficult to put into words how disgusted I am, how depressed I am.
He chose the funniest place to have that conversation.
That's not true. That can't be true.
How it can't be true?
Listen, those are just numbers. That's still your, after all these years, it's been 20 years. It's been 20 years.
Are you
That's
serious?
your child.
Are you serious?
That's your child.
Are you serious?
I've been faithful to you all these years.
I don't give a. How about when we first met?
Look.
19 years, she's not mine? Huh?
You are
Crazy,
still the father.
No,
you
I'm
are
not.
Still the father.
You sound effing crazy, lady. Like you sound nuts. One, that child don't even call me.
Hey.
We go to counseling to fix our relationship for a kid that's not mine.
It is over at that point. There is no excuse or logical explanation to infidelity.
Yeah, no, what?
Wait.
Don't. Leaving. No, I'm bouncing.
Let's talk.
We are talking. It's okay.
Well, I'm out, man.
As a man, you find out that your first child is not yours.
and maybe this child is already like 10, 12 years old, why are you abandoning the child? You've done it so far.
What do you mean, my first child?
You've done it so far.
Change the vernacular. I said, I find out that my first child is not mine. It's not my first child.
The child
should go to his father now, sure. I don't understand you. Where you going, Papa, now? I don't know if you guys can picture the pain.
I hate how some people ignore the fact of cheating wives and only focus on the guy leaving and shaming him.
Man, I feel like if a dude is paying child support for a long time, and then one day he go get a DNA test and find out that the child not even his, I believe that the woman should be paying that child support back.
Yes! Hell yeah! Hey, come on, baby! Come on!
Exactly. If the kid isn't his, the money should be refunded.
It don't make no sense how the system is set up against men, man. And I feel like a dude should be able to go get a blood test or a DNA test to see if the child is really his before, and without getting on child support.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
Kenya.
What?
20 years, Sabrina's not mine.
I'm on the phone. You gotta do this now?
You serious?
Yes, 20 years. 20 years.
What do you mean she's not yours?
I went and got a DNA test. Hold on.
Well, that's a lie.
It amazes me how some people call paternity tests fake while they are backed by science.
You gonna let me finish, or you gonna sit there and say it's a lie? The test is right here.
Gotcha!
It's right
I
there.
don't care about no test.
You don't care about no test? Well, listen, how are we gonna sit there and break it down? How are we gonna break it down to our daughter that for 20 years you've been lying to her and me?
I haven't.
You haven't. Listen to me.
And why does it matter?
Why is it? Because I'm not paying for no wedding.
You've been in her life since she was a baby. What do you mean you ain't paying for?
I'm here to tell you right now, we don't care.
Do you know how embarrassing that is? Me walking a young lady down the aisle who's not mine for 20 years. You've been lying to me. That's one.
Not
Second
lying.
thing is you want me to come out of $40,000 for a wedding.
Yes.
What's worse than a cheating partner is one that doesn't realize what they did and laughs at the situation.
To a young lady who's not even mine. And not to mention, our relationship is not even that good.
I don't care. You raised her. You her dad.
How am I her dad?
Listen to what this paper is saying. You're her dad.
You can't be serious right now.
You are the dad.
I don't think so.
Lashana, yo, I just got him freaking tested.
Why do you have to come up here?
2 is not my kid. How's that possible? How's that possible? How is that?
Why do you gotta bring that up here?
2 kids? 2 kids?
Why do people put themselves in this situation?
2 kids?
You couldn't do this when I got home?
No, home. Your stuff is at your mother's house. Your stuff is out. I put it out.
Do me a favor, please. Get out of here.
You're not coming back to the house. You can take this baby. You can take this disrespectful little girl, and you can go. I bet you won't.
I bet I will.
Please, no matter what, don't blame the kids. They had nothing to do with this.
Kids? Both of them? Neither one of them was my freaking baby? Are you serious?
Really? Are you doing this now?
Yes, I'm doing this now. That's what I'm gonna catch you at. Yes, 100%. I'm petty. Petty is having 2 kids. It's not mine. That's petty. Why am I doing this? Why am I doing this? Don't grow up to be like your mother. You understand me? Do not be like your mother. Don't be like your mother. Okay? Listen to me. Out.
What's heartbreaking about this is the children witnessing this, and it sticks with them.
Out. 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 Out.
I'm out, man. Good morning. Good morning. Now, what if you had a child 5 years old? You find out the child not yours, right? Once you find out the child not yours, what do? She told you it was yours. Come to find out, DNA test come back. It's somebody you know. Somebody she says she wasn't ever in the deal with, or whatever the case may be.
And we're gone.
How can a man walk away from a child that he has been raising for 3, 5, 10, 15 years simply because the DNA test shows that he's not the biological father?
This is the issue. They look over the fact of the cheating, and they only see the man walking out.
Hear me out here. I'm not being insensitive. I know that his world has just been turned upside down. I know he feels betrayed. He's devastated. I empathize. I sympathize with his predicament. However, how is one able to walk away from a child that one has bonded with?
We don't care.
Loved, nurtured, poured blood and sweat into, simply because the DNA test shows that you're not the biological father. I understand getting rid of the wife or the girlfriend. The word I actually want to use starts with a W and rhymes with sure. Get rid of the W. But the children or the child, the innocent child, it is flummoxing to me.
Jokes aside, she has a point. The kids have nothing to do in the situation, so we should protect them at all costs. Well, guys, that was all for today. We'll be back soon.